Okay, then continuing on with defining the lips and the smile. The compelling thing about this image is, well, I'm gonna say smile, but it includes the way the eyes look in the smile. So it's all part of it, I think. I think the eyes are smiling with the lips, with the mouth. It's all pretty compelling to me. So I wanted to draw this portrait. I try to do it as much on camera as possible to record the process and maybe share with somebody that's maybe not as far along in the technique or practice as I am. Whatever I can do to help. Anyway, I'm not a person that believes in hoarding information. Whatever I can teach, whatever I can share, I'm happy to share. Now, I don't always, and the lines and textures that usually occur on lips, sometimes I just do a general shading, but I don't know. I wanted to add some of these lines at this point and then show the difference between texture lines and just a more solid shading pattern like this. There, lips, smile. Adding here. All right, I'm gonna start shading. And if you have seen any of my stuff before, you know that I like to use the H. This particular pencil has a long lead cut out and a steep angle, like a chisel. That's so that I can cover pretty wide area of shade and make it a little bit more flat, a little bit more even. The H is generally speaking for lighter skin tones, so that way even if I press more and it doesn't get too dark right away. The HP sometimes gets pretty dark depending on your specific pencil. Oh, anyway, also a little bit more on the Neil deGrasse Tyson and his opinion that photograph is much better than a realistic drawing. Well, that's individual. That's different people have different likes. I personally find even in photorealistic drawings or paintings, there's still an interpretation. There's still hands-on. Somebody putting their effort, their self in a way in the drawing. So for me, it's still worth. It's still art. It's still expression. And if you look at one of my drawings, I hope you come away with the impression that it's a different version of the photo or image. It's a different impression of what you know, and it seems familiar to you, but it's still like something new. That's my approach anyway, and to me that's art. That's still art. So just a little bit of shading for now.